Skyhawks. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence. And now for the SOAR pledge. I will be a person who is safe, organized, accountable, and respectful every day. Skyhawk SOAR. Welcome to today's episode. I'm Maya, and this is SVTV News 6. Today's Wednesday, Day 3. In this week's highlights, we have sports news, internet prevention tips, fundraisers, and more. Here's your daily SOAR report. Each day we practice how to soar. The S in SOAR stands for safe. Do you know how to be safe while you are walking home? Always use crosswalks and look both ways before you cross the street. Never talk to strangers, and don't walk a different way than you usually do. Miss Colgan's reading tips. When you are reading and something just doesn't sound right, look at the letters in the word to make sure they match what you have read. Due to the short week, there will not be math mystery questions. The game will return January 26th. Movie night is this Friday in the multipurpose room. The doors open at 5:45 and the movie starts at 6 o'clock. Admission is only $1 per person. The feature film will be Box Trolls. And yes, the concession stand will be open.
There once was a band of scary box trolls. Oh, friendly box trolls. My mistake. Who raised an ordinary boy.
When you meet someone, you must shake hands.
Well, a not-so-ordinary boy. No! And with the help of his best friend...
Off with the box.
They'll have to save the box trolls.
Grab hold! Never seen one do that before.
The Box Trolls, rated PG.
Who's ready for a SOAR drawing? This week's prizes we have tickets to see the Box Trolls and some good smelling smencils. Get ready! The first winner is Taylor Neal from Mrs. Barrett's class. And the second winner is Luigi Gardino from Mrs. Jones' class. And our third winner is Joel Pinto Jr. from Mr. Richards' class. We will bring your prizes to your classroom. Let's head over to Ben.
Thank you for joining me. NASA Space to Ground is your weekly update on the International Space Station. This week they are capturing a dragon!
Houston Station on Space to Ground.
Welcome to Space to Ground, your weekly look at what's happening on board the International Space Station. I'm Dan Hewitt. Wednesday brought a little unexpected excitement for the astronauts when early morning alarms indicated a possible ammonia leak on board the station. Just to be safe, all 6 crew members sealed themselves in the Russian segment while mission control sorted through the problem. Once it was clear it was a false alarm, the astronauts continued business as usual. And a lot of that business is unloading the thousands of pounds of cargo and experiments that just arrived on SpaceX's Dragon. The resupply ship arrived on Monday and was grappled using the robotic arm. Once attached, the hatches were opened and the crew got right to work, unloading and conducting some of the time-sensitive science experiments that made the trip up. One of those experiments is on its second flight to space and is vital to keeping current and future space travelers healthy. The T-cell activation and aging study, activated by Samantha Cristoforetti on Tuesday, takes T-cells, a type of white blood cell, and analyzes them to help researchers create better measures to prevent disease in crew members during spaceflight. Understanding how immunity gets activated or suppressed will also help treat autoimmune diseases here on Earth. This week's question comes from our friends at Skyview Elementary, home of SVTV Channel 6 News. They wanted to know if the crew would be able to see a tsunami or volcanic eruption as it takes place. Well, the answer is yes, and here is some pretty stunning proof. Astronauts take hundreds of thousands of images of planet Earth, and sometimes they catch the more extreme side of nature, ranging from volcanoes and forest fires to hurricanes and massive lightning storms. These pictures can also serve an important role in helping those affected down here on the ground, giving rescuers a unique view from 260 miles up. Make sure to keep sending your questions and comments using the hashtag #SpaceToGround. We'll see you next week.
Students, get ready to cheer on your teacher. This week's Sore Pick of the Week is Mrs. Butler. Congratulations, Mrs. Butler, and thank you for being an important part of Skyview. Teachers, you've got mail. Don't forget to read this week's math newsletter sent by Mr. Hines. Today is vacuuming day. All large items need to be picked up and chairs placed on the desks. The floors will be cleaned this evening. The cafeteria is cooking up some scrumptious lunch. On the menu today we have chicken nuggets, mini corn dogs, yogurt lunchbox. Your side dishes will be beans and tropical fruit. The doors are open and the window is up. Stop by the Hawk's Nest after school today. And as always, please do not miss your bus. Coming up next week, the Subway fundraiser is on the 27th and the speech contest is on the following day of the 28th. More information will be announced soon for the father-daughter dance and the crushgrams. And now for the 3-day weather forecast.
Stop, think, and connect. Here's a heads up on cyberbullying. Protect your computer. Be cautious about opening attachments or clicking on links. They may contain viruses or spyware. Learn about security software and how your computers are protected. Remember that sometimes free stuff like games, ringtones, or screensavers can hide viruses or spyware. Don't download them unless you trust the source and scan the file with the security software. Whether it's your laptop, tablet, or phone, don't leave it in public or for a minute. If it goes missing, all the important information stored in like your messages and photos, may fall in the wrong hands. So remember, when you are using a device, be safe, organized, accountable, and respectful. Have a good day!